Mm. Okay. You know what? I don't know what my daughter's talking about in there. She's talking to someone on. Okay. Hello, students. It's time to Alright, it's time to listen. Okay. Where do I start? Oh my God, where do I start? Let's start with these people that wanna dig up loopholes until they bury themselves. Okay. These people talking about traveling. No, you're driving. If you're in the driver's seat, that's you driving. The person that's in the passenger seat, they're the ones that are traveling. If you lose the privilege to drive, because driving is privilege, um, that doesn't mean you have to stay home and you can't go anywhere. That's what they're saying. You still have the right to travel. Just because you can't drive, that doesn't mean you cannot leave or go the distance that needs to be driven. I'm sorry about that fan. It's hot as shit. Please deal with it, please. Okay, this is important. If you're behind the wheel, you are driving. These people that are going and not having a license, a valid license plate or a valid driver's license, and they are still behind the wheel, you cannot twist the words and say, no, well, because I believe this says this. I mean, I thought facts didn't care about your feelings, right? If you're behind the wheel, you're the one that's driving. If it is a motor vehicle that you can accelerate on its own, it's a motor vehicle, and if you're behind the wheel, you drive. Okay, it's not traveling. The passengers, they're the ones that are traveling. Yeah. Anyway, what else? There's other words that get twisted and shit. You know what? Let me pause because I forget what I'm saying a lot of times, and I don't have a whole lot of time, and there's a whole lot to say, and YouTube only gives you 15 minutes. So, yeah. Alright, let's get it. Okay, the people that they're twisting the words and junk. I think people twist the First Amendment shit too. Because when you go into a post office for absolutely no reason, you go into that post office and you just start recording in the background. And it's not until you get called out when you say you are there to conduct business and you want to buy a single stamp and then you want to stick around and then you want to say you're exercising your First Amendment. Now tell me this though. What does recording every inch of a building and its inner functions, what does that have to do with what you are saying? Do you get where that's weird? And it's nothing to do with speech. If you go in and you just start recording people, that's not in the exercising the rights thing. You're playing with fire is what you're doing. It's pushing the boundaries. That's what it's doing. You're pushing the boundaries. You're harassing people and you're pissing people off, and you're wasting the whole day of said business that you enter. Does that sound fair to you? And just for no reason, too. At the post office and stuff, and you're there getting every address you can, spending only 50 cents to make your video. 50 cents. Do you have any idea how much I spend in making my videos? Okay, I got sunflower seeds around here somewhere too. But yeah, and then there's people, smashing iPhones and shit for their videos. Not that I condone such behavior. I think they should rather, make a more wholesome video and donate that money to their local park rather than smashing an iPhone. But that's just me. Anywho, you're wondering about the woodchuck over here and the squirrels and junk. It's late. There's no squirrels out right now. The stinky bandits will be out soon, but this video is not about critters, okay? It's about trying to get through to these people. These people that want to keep digging up loopholes until they bury themselves. These people that have been confused into thinking that all they need to do is twist the words, and the cops work for them, and you record all this stuff and all these businesses and what condition each employee is in and who's easy to get past, where all the exits are. Be a pawn and record all this stuff, regardless who the viewers are, and you're accepting that money regardless where it's coming from. And it's so ridiculous to me. Because, why? Why are you wasting everyone's day like that? Why are... not everyone's able to get all those donations and to set a GoFundMe for bail money that ends up tripling with how much they need. And telling everybody you need money for lawyers, yet you use a court-appointed attorney, or no attorney at all, if the courts have been stacked in the favor of whatever political party you roll with. But, anywho, they record every inch of the business and the buildings and the places and the people, and I don't even think they know exactly what it is that they are recording. But there's people that could be in other countries studying that shit later. That has nothing to do with free speech. There's nothing to do with it. And as far as recording in places, you gotta get the permission of the person that's in charge there, and then you've got to prove you're attached to some news studio. You guys don't even want to come up off of a name. You ask what crime you're committing after you're told to leave umpteen dozen times, and you cause a disturbance, not wanting to come off ID, but still begging for donations if you're live streaming. Might as well add vagrant to the list. Those who start stripping their clothes off, go ahead and add fucking indecent exposure. There's trespassing. There's disturbing the peace once they start screaming. There's loitering. They're loitering like a motherfucker. They are breaking laws. I don't see how they've been confused into thinking that these rules do not apply to them. And these businesses, they lock their doors at night just like everybody else. It's not like it's a parking lot. It is a building that has, fire exits and shit. And people employed there that are paid to make sure said building is protected and the stuff does not get damaged that is within the buildings. Otherwise, somebody gets in trouble for... I forget what it's called, and I've been in trouble for it. I hear something out here. Look at these new towels I got. I couldn't believe it. The best thing in life. A furry. There's something munching out here. But I've got so many lights on, I look out there and I can't see nothing. Let me check the clock anyway and see if I missed anything. Oh shit, don't... Yeah, it is. It's a stinky bandit. Look at that little skunk. Look at that skunk down there. Actually, I almost wonder if that's the mama skunk. That's bigger, isn't it? I saw the 3 babies out here the other night. I knew I counted 4 of them. Yeah, that looks like the mama. I don't know, though. Maybe not. She's got an awful lot of white on her. Yeah. They're breaking it up a little better. See? A stinky bandit. Aw. And that's what these people are. These First Amendment auditors. People that are pushing boundaries. They're little stinkers. See how she ducked down and hid? Smart little guy. Not bothered by the base. Not bothered by the base. Really? Wow. I think that might be the mama. Anyway, let's finish this shit, okay? Alright, you people that are going around everywhere with your camera, recording everything you see. You look like you're casing the joint, okay? You don't know who's studying that footage. You go in, name and badge number. Give me your name and badge number. You, over there, name and badge number. Now, give it to me now. Do you realize what you look like? And these people, they want to get arrested. They look forward to get the part where they get arrested, because that's when their content gets more views, and they get to garner sympathy with the crying wife at home with the crying kids. You know, and I see more recently where, to garner even more sympathy, the mother, after she had just given birth, had a month-old infant at the house. She says, no, rather than taking my husband, take me instead. And she, no, she's perfectly cool with this. She's fine. She went ahead and went, and I'm sure he jumped straight to the begging for donations in the live stream. You know, because that's what these people do, and they don't care where them donations are coming from. And it could be coming from other countries that want to see more of every inch of what we have going on in our government. And when you get out there with the cops involved in shit, how do they know there ain't a sniper off to the side somewhere ready to take out anyone who gives you any static? Man, come on now. This shit has got to stop. It is dangerous. Do you realize how bad what you're doing actually is? Don't let this be an infectious disease, you guys. Okay? Some things on the internet were designed to keep people dumb and distracted. Don't fall for it. They've got you watching the wrong side. Stop watching the wrong side. Be out this piece. If you want to see any of my squirrely feedings, or if you want to hear what I happen to be bitching about, go ahead and click that subscribe button and stay tuned. I know I move my arms a lot when I talk. I have Italian in me. I'm super duper sorry if it bothers anyone when my bingo wings start shaking. But, body positivity, right? Anyway. We out this piece. It's been real. Please subscribe and stay tuned, because we have a lot of fun over here. Always something new going on at the Peanut Butter House. You ought to see my squirrels. They're pretty great. We just want to share some smiles over here for the most part. But sometimes there is shit that will happen that I will feel the need to call out. And I'm sorry, but the shit that's been going on in the world lately, it's just, I've got to say something. Y'all look like you're casing the joint. Please stop, yo. Just stop. It's got to stop. You're wasting so much time. Wasting resources time. My laptop just closed. All my shit's gonna be lost now. Fuck. My tabs. My copy paste. Oh no. Are we out this piece? Has it been 15 minutes yet? No. So, hold up. Is that unpaused? I can't tell. I think it is. Something else I wanted to say. Them cops that you're bothering, they're taxpayers too, okay? So they pay for that equipment and shit too. You're not the boss of everyone. Please stop acting so entitled like the cops work for you. We're all sick to death of hearing it. Now, I'm hitting the button now. For real this time.